Good morning. Look at the close of the US markets. We've seen the US markets in negative territory for the second day in a row. The Dow down by 249 points or a 1% slide, and the Nasdaq, which was in positive territory for most of the day, falling into the red at the end of trade, down around 14 points. Now overnight, once again, concerns about a trade war globally really weighing on investors' minds. We saw the industrial stocks being heavily hit by these concerns. Yesterday, late in trade, we had the news coming through that the Trump White House is looking to impose another $60 billion worth of tariffs on imports from China. That has rattled the markets. We've seen that not only the industrial stocks but the banks and the insurers have lost a little bit of ground on the back of this news. And we know that there has been a lot of talk in the markets about counter activity if these tariffs are imposed. We also saw on the economic front some more weak data. Retail sales falling for the third straight month, down around 0.1%, when the market was looking for a turnaround in February, up around 0.4%. It just didn't eventuate. Yes, the retail sales were stronger when you removed the bigger items like car sales, but unfortunately still the result was below market expectations and those retailers being sold off, and also the DIY retailers being hit yet again today. If we have a look at wholesale prices, they were up by 0.2%. Inventory numbers were okay, but really the major concern is that if we do start to see a bit of a build coming through in business inventories, if prices are increasing and sales are falling, what does that mean to the economy in the US, and is it overheating, or have we passed that sweet spot that everyone has been talking about for US growth? Now, we also had weakness coming into Boeing's share price, down around 2.5%. If we have a look at Ford, now initially the share price was down by 3% after they came through and said that they were going to be recalling around 1.38 million cars due to steering difficulties. The share's moving higher towards the end of trade, really on the back of the news that analysts had thought there would be around 5 million cars being recalled. And if we have a look at the commodity markets, not too much movement there today. The gold price slightly weaker at 1,325 US an ounce, the oil price at 60.70 US a barrel. If we look at the Aussie market after that 40-point slump yesterday, we are set to start in negative territory, down around 9 points. We did see iron ore prices rising by 2.6% in the last 24 hours, so that's a positive sign for our market. And if we have a look at the Australian dollar, light trading in a lot of the currencies overnight, 78.80 US cents.